What sort of motivated you to keep going and do as well as you could?
Yeah, okay. I guess I was always motivated because I enjoyed the sport, and to me, however young or old you are, it's important to do it because you like doing it. And the things that I liked about rowing was being with good people, I guess doing something that I felt I was quite good at, and I think getting well coached and making progress all the time, so I felt like I was improving. And I think when you feel like you're improving, then you stick at it. And so for me that's a big role for coaches at any level, and even parents actually, to recognise the small steps and enjoy the fact that you might not win, but at least you get a bit better, and then after a while those improvements start adding up, and then hopefully you start winning things.
You won stuff at junior level. How important was that, or did it not really matter as much? Did you have to up your game like afterwards?
Yeah, it was brilliant to be able to be a junior rower, and I enjoyed my junior rowing just as much as I did my senior rowing. If anything, sometimes more so, because it was great to be with my friends when I was quite young, and most of my friends were rowers, and we really focused in on the events and the races, and we took them really seriously, and that I think really helped me to get the best out of myself, because I was with other people who were equally motivated, and we worked together for it. I'd say you don't necessarily need to row as a junior, and I think we've seen that with the schemes and the people who've come right through, the sort of Helen Glover and many others who've been picked out because they're tall and talented and they've got into rowing later. For me, I just got to enjoy it for more years.
When you're racing and you might be down, what sort of things go through your head?
Yeah.
You really wanted so much.
I think when you're in a race, when I'm in a race and I'm behind, I guess I feel a bit worried, but I try and stay focused on what I can do. And I think with rowing, unlike a game of rugby or football or a boxing fight, you know, what the other person does doesn't affect what you do. So it's a case of just keeping focused on myself, doing what I can do as well as I can, and trusting that if they're ahead, maybe they're hurting more. They've gone harder, they've gone too early. So I'm not hurting as much, so I've got a chance of coming through and beating them.